Hi, you're playing quests. Now, but do you know how to double shot? Easy, I'll teach you. So, let's just spawn in a bow first. Props. Bow. So, you've watched a couple of bow fire videos and you thought, I want to do that double shot thing. You went in your dorm, you probably went messing up. Except, I'll show you what you should be able to do after this video. You'll be walking up to quests like this. Woo. Cool, right? So, couple ways to learn it. First, my good tip, everyone says pulling back and double clicking is not as easy as that. Everyone just going, getting shots that go from there to there, or from there to there, like, or going everywhere. Just, you always get that floppy arrow at first. The floppy arrow you may think is bad, except it's actually a good thing. That's where you're learning how to pull 2 arrows out. Everyone says you got to time where you plus it somewhere around here, so they start doing that. Except they're grabbing around here where it ends as well. Except it's too fast for you to see, right? So everyone's like, grab again right here. And when they do it, they're pulling back. Fully. But it's so quick you don't see it, so they're going boom, boom. So, another easy way of learning this is a bit more complicated, but open your makeup pen. Most people don't know how to use this one. Shapes, and just spawn in a cube. Put that cube behind you, make it you grab it, and start one-shotting and grabbing. Except make it so you don't pull it to your face. Like that, so you and grab, and grab, and grab, and grab. And then delete the cube and do the same steps. That's another way of learning that most people don't use. Because I don't think I know anyone who did the thing. Another way of doing it is shooting and trying to grab the last shot like this. Grabbing the last shot. That's another way. Just pull back, just try to double shot, and grab. Doesn't always work. Except, pulling back and trying to double click is what you want to go for. Everyone says this, but I've shown you the ways of just trying to. Or, I'm going to put this in this box over here, where my skeleton key is. Or, you just want a plain old learn with no anything, just pick it up and start. And plus, you gotta find which hand you're comfortable using. Most people, I say, find the most comfortable hand you're able to use. And they go like, oh, Bothia, I know him, he does left, so like. They could be all over wonky and you can't double shot, and you start doing stuff like that, because Bothia does it. You gotta find your comfortable hand. Mine is my right. I can always use left as well, though. Say you can't double shot with this, you're like, oh, I'll never double shot, and you pick up this side and you go, I found my comfortable spot. Find your comfortable spot. Like skating, if you're going to slip on ice, I always say, what foot would you go to forward if you were to slip on ice? Most people would use like their right or their left. I don't know the term for them though. So if you fall, what hand would you put first? What's your most dominant hand? And if you've ever used a bow in real life, what hand would you use? So, most people pick up and try to use left, and it's so uncomfortable it could take them a month or two just to learn how to double shot. But you don't even know if you could have picked up your right hand and double shot in less than a minute. Or less than an hour. It'll obviously take more than a minute. So, pulling back and double shotting. Let's go for tips that you can do if you've learned how to double shot already. But that's basically it. If you want to learn, you pull back and try to grab. Find your most dominant hand. It could be your right, could be your left. First off, when I tried double shot, I was like, I was going wavy everywhere because I was trying to use left. Because I usually one-shotted back then. My right hand. So I was like, But I thought because Bothia and other bow people use their left. So I'm going to use this bow. So they start going, alright, I'm good with one shots now. Let's what the, so trying to do that. Find the most dominant hand, the one you one-shot with. If you're super accurate and you've tried with left, go with your left hand to double shot. If you're good with right like I am, and start doing good one-shots, you can also be able to do double shots way faster and easier. It'll still take time though. It took me 2 weeks. Because I was lazy and didn't do the double shot. You can also do for other variants of shots. For example, fast one-shots. Example. Let me delete everything. No, I'm just going to leave it. These are one-shots. And if you're... most time you can end up doing double shots. Don't try to do fast one-shots. They're accurate and never work. And they're harder than to do the double shot. Because you got to get accurate, speed. This is the fastest with accurate. Without accurate, it's just... goes everywhere. Now, those are some perks and cons. Now, another thing you might have to do is keep the bow still. You can go for bow shots like, for example, I'll try to make both the arrows connect with that by keeping the bow straight. See, like they make connection, except if you're not comfortable with using them completely straight, they will be less accurate, except it won't be comfortable for you, and that's the entire purpose of the video, to make it comfortable for you to double shot. If you want to hold it like this and just go crazy, one shot connected to that. So, now we know. If you want to do crazy like this, you're going to have to learn to go fast a little bit if you want. Except going crazy might sometimes work, except try to keep it like this. Not like this. Still keep straight. It makes it accurate. And you can still speed up. If you want to learn to speed up, it's pretty fun actually. You just do your one. Most people when they try to speed up now, they go keep pausing in between every double shot. Now here's where coming crazy comes in if you want to be fast as hell and show your friends this. You just start spamming going crazy besides going up. Try to keep it in a straight line. So start doing this with your hand. Practice doing this with a hand you're comfortable with, might be left. I'm not comfortable with left, so my double shot with there is really bad. But if you use your right and you're comfortable with it, what you're doing with your hand is basically this. And moving your bow in time with it. That's basically it. You can go for a little bit of you just want to start double shotting. Basically, you want to be calling people wankers. Just doing this, except clicking. That. Those are the tips for that. Now, if you already know the double shot, and you can do it all, except you're not accurate at all, you gotta expand to kill one green goblin. I've got the perks for you. I know I said standing still might doing, except if you hold your bow like this, it is still possible to double shot. Watch. It is a little bit accurate, but if you're comfortable with it, you can do it. Most people go to this or this. I use just that. I use diagonal. And when I try to go fast, I use sideways. When I'm going accurate and one shot, I'm like, I grab the block again. I'm gonna put this in the wall. So, now you know how to double shot, hopefully. Now, let's go into some tips with accuracy what I was talking about before I put the block in the wall. You could be really accurate with your one shot, with your double shots, and your one shots. Maybe you're only comfortable with one shot and not good with double shots. So you speed up and you think that increases help. It doesn't. I know you watch Bothia, probably, and if you don't, go check his channel out. He's really good. He does a video like this as well, which is way better than mine probably. Except you want to get your accuracy down with both. So start doing this, and then upgrade to a double shot if you're bad with accuracy, that bad, which is like, if you're like only making one shot connect. When I first started double shotting, I started going only making one shot connect and making a straight double shot. That will not help that much, because then you're basically just one-shotting with another one going like that. And here's a stuff that I do, which is bad. If Goblin gets close in a quest, you should basically just stay calm and get that, because I usually just get stressed out and go, and then all my shots are connecting at my feet. It does work, I'll tell you that, except it's really bad. It makes you look like a noob. It basically makes you look like you're doing this. You should just that. And now, you might learn how to double shot by now. And I've told you all the perks. Let's go over them pretty quickly. Pull back and double shot. The cube still works, except then you're doing this, and then you remove the cube, and you might get a straight double shot, or a lousy one, or yes, and this. Find your comfortable hand you're using. Don't go for what both eye. Both eye is most comfortable using his left. See, I can't double shot with this. Well, I can. I'm not comfortable with it or used to it. If I go to my right, by the other hand, I'm pretty good. Now, another tip if you don't know your comfortable hand and you want to search up how, I'll just tell you. When you got to slip and fall, what hand would you put out first? Most people will put their right hand out. If they're like main right hand, they'll go with their elbow. Or, if you don't want to damage your best hand, you'll go like that. So, here's what I suggest you to do. Grab a Nerf gun, or like a stick, anything, and use it as a gun. Yes. Grab like a stick or something, and what hand would you use to aim your Nerf gun? What hand would you put on the trigger? Because if it's right, you're probably right-handed. If it's left, you're probably left-handed. In Airsoft, I've been to a couple of those. When you go to peek around corners, you see people like switching hands so they can peek without getting killed as easy. With a Nerf gun, just do what you would do best. Do what comfortable hand you would go. Pick up the hand, maybe use right hand and you gotta pick a left corner. Still use it, so you can see if it's your dominant hand or not. If you just start using both hands to peek around corners, you won't know what it would be. Like, what hand would you write with and stuff? That's the hand you most likely would be comfortable with. I don't really know how to find your comfortable hand for double shots, except probably just like pick up a gun, a Nerf gun, or like a stick, use it as a gun, and what hand would be holding the trigger. That's how you find that. Now, and other things with swords, those are pretty straightforward. Just play Beat Saber. If you don't play Beat Saber, it's just whack. Non-whack as bad as whacking. I'm gonna whack goblins in the face. I don't know. So now, you might know how to double shot now and get accurate shots. But now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to head into a golden trophy, private. I'm going to try go as far as I can. I still can't solo this. There's a good YouTuber named Ripper, one of my friends, who has a really good explanation on a solo. He loves quests. And he helped me basically learn spawns when I didn't know. And so, without further ado, we are going to head into a private golden trophy. If you don't know how to find that, you go to play, quest list, and it's at the far right. So, let's go into a golden trophy and show you some of the spawns. So, without further ado, sorry for the cut, my PS4 crashed. So now you should be able to pull off a little bit of a double shot. And I know I said I was going to do a run of golden trophy because it keeps crashing when I'm trying to do it. I'm sorry. But yeah, you should know how to double shot by now. And this was a quick tutorial of how you should do it, and tips and tricks of how to get better at it. Okay, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. This was my first video besides my brother doing videos, and I hope you enjoy. So, I'll see you all in the next video about what I'm gonna do.